It's such a bright sunny day in Nigeria. Today is Sunday, the 23rd day of December 2018. And I'm welcoming you once again to my broadcasting about TBC, the billion coin. That is Yanekrengo Society. So welcome once again, and it should brighten us, and it should always be cause of joy for us to do the things we love doing. So I must say that whenever we talk about this interesting topic or anything that has to do with TBC, it should always gladden us because the opportunity we have in this great concept is such that we can't say it all. Just as from time to time we continue to appreciate and improve on that which we know. TBC is no doubt something that gladdens those who really know much about, and talking about it will always be a continued process because it really works being talked about and it really want people getting to know more about it. So good afternoon once again. I remain my humble self. I'm Ichieke, the usual face that you see talking about TBC on this very channel, and I encourage you to please do subscribe to my channel and like it because continually from time to time you will see us deliberating on issues that concerns the community and in a way that will appreciate each other for doing just so. Today, I must start with this very sad one, so to say. It's not always good to hear about the death of a member of the community. And Derek just posted the other day that he lost someone, a member of TB's community, who happens to be like a father to him because whenever I see the elderly one encouraging the young ones in this very opportunity, I say that yes, age may just be a matter of number. It's just a number because it's really a sad one to see that someone dies. That's to tell you that TBC, though, is not a cure-all. TBC doesn't stop there, so to say. TBC is a very great concept. Though when it comes to the issue of this dying, it weakens us because it's painful to lose someone in death. So sorry, Mr. Derek, for the loss of Mr. Jane Norbert Sufu, or however he pronounces that name. So we, the entire community of TBC, really sympathize with you. Take heart and may you continue to remain strong. It's a sad one indeed, but I believe that our various religions take care of situations like that. We are so sorry. May you take heart. So it's okay. And this afternoon, as I said earlier on, we'll be looking at some important issues that touches us on the community, and which I would like to use this very opportunity to address. On addressing that, such opportunities helps one to really think much and really appreciate what we are having in TBC community. So I kind of listed some areas whereby we need to pay more attention to while we are helping people to see what we are doing. Number one is something I look at this because whatever you are doing, in as much as you take your time to do it, and as time goes by, you'll be getting more and more experienced in whatever you're doing. So, as we go about doing what we're doing, we continue to get experiences. And another experience I come up with, even from hearing what others are passing through, is something that really need to be handled. So, that is something I look up like this. Do not cajole people into TBC. Okay? Don't try to cajole people into TBC because if you do, sooner or later it will come back bouncing on your head. Always be truthful with people. Always try to be straightforward and let them know exactly what the opportunity is all about. And don't try to go about telling them sweet words, which you know actually that they are not real truth. They are not the fact. So always try to be sincere and give them exactly what TBC is. Don't go painting or trying to fine tune TBC. All that is needed for us to succeed in the community is clearly stated in the blog. So if you really want to succeed and have that done, please expose people to the blog and reason alongside, because all the resources we need to succeed in this opportunity is there. So don't try to fine tune TBC by telling people something that is not the real truth. No, it's not good that way. And again, we want to appreciate TBC admin sincerity for keeping to his or her word by not asking beyond the $10 fee of a thing. You see, sometimes people need to really tell themselves or reason alongside whenever something is happening. TBC is, good afternoon, sir. TBC is a great opportunity, and when we look at what is happening in the community, we need to think and really tell ourselves the basic fact. The admin is asking us just for a $10 fee. The admin is not the one distributing the coin. It's not the one selling the coin, so to say. It's not the one putting the coin in the hands of people, per se, except through means of the cookie reward. But before getting that or those cookie reward, admin extend it or give the right for people who have gotten enough kringles, enough TBC in their position to extend it to others. So what admin is asking you is $10 fee to take care of your back office, take care of your e-wallet, and that $10 also extend your back office for a 1 year period. So it's just a very nice opportunity that people want to know and really disassociate admin from any scamming reasoning or whatsoever. Pay your $10 fee and do the basic things by bringing others, doing broadcasting, attending send button meetings, and the rest. And you stand a chance of gaining more and more free cookies into your account. It all starts by paying your $10 fee and then doing your first transaction and verifying it with your sponsor. So it is a great opportunity that people need to appreciate and thank whoever that exposes this very opportunity to them. I know that many people are still coming in. We are still not, we are just about 3.3, getting to 3.4 million. It's just so insignificant compared to those who are yet to come into TBC. And one thing I want us to believe is this: the beautiful one or the most beautiful ones in TBC community is not yet born. Yes. We are yet to have real journeys in the community. They are still coming. So because of that, let us hold on tight to what we have and try to get ourselves into the system. Try to really understand what the system is all about and strengthen our presentation, making it to be more fine by studying the blogs and following through the pattern, the script of inviting others into the community. It's always when you know how to do something that they can do it right. It's just like a learner driver. When someone is learning how to drive anew, you see, there's this thing that is called um, 10 after 10 in the way you hold steering. You're always gripping the steering as if whatsoever. If you dare leave either one finger, something wrong is going to happen. But that's just to help people appreciate that when you're learning something, you have to put all the needed effort therein. So as it goes, it's only when you know how to do something that you can do it anyhow. Okay, but for now, you're still learning. Learning in the sense that you're still trying various method of helping people appreciate what we have in the community, thereby making it look attractive to them, making them to appreciate TBC, and coming into it and doing the same thing that you did. So let us know how to do that very well, because it is when we know how to do that very well that it will be easier for us to get more people into the community. And when more people come into the community, that's exactly what we are looking for, and that is what exactly what will help us to reach the ultimate goal of getting to 1 billion members in TBC. Another point I also jotted down these days: help the new ones with genuine answers to the questions and not what simply pleases them. Good afternoon. When we help people to see the reality, good afternoon, ma'am. Okay. When we help people to see the reality about this very community, the sincere ones really appreciate it. Yes, TBC sounds highly reasonable, and it is open for reasonable ones to jump in. When you explain to people exactly what they need to hear, don't go about adding salt and pepper, trying to make it palatable and oh, this is so sweet. No, just go straight to the point and make it sound the way it is. Don't go telling people what is not the truth. Okay? Help the new ones with genuine answers to their questions. They're about to ask you questions. Some of those questions may be annoying sometimes, but don't look at it as something that is annoying or get pissed off. No. They want to know. And it is only when you're able to answer someone's question clearly, then you are preparing that person to help someone who he or she may bring into the community. So always learn to answer questions and answer it well, so that the person you are giving answers to will be able to pick 1 or 2 points. Though he or she may not answer it exactly the way you put it, but when you handle question correctly, the one you attended to will appreciate it and make sense out of it. So TBC is not a chaotic movement. TBC is so genuine. TBC is so smooth. TBC is so very clear. Everything now, the definition about it is all interesting. The reason why people are not seeing it is because they haven't seen it. Do we get that? The reason why people are getting things confused in the community is because they have not seen it. If they have seen it, they'll be running to grab it. So now it still needs explanation. And since it needs explanation, let us be well advanced. Let us be well versed in community and be able to give answers to those people who are asking you for clear, defined answers. Hello, welcome. So those people asking you for questioning, or who are questioning you about what they don't know in the community, be clear and open enough for them to hear. Let them see the benefit of what we are doing. Give them answers that touches. Give them answers that make sense. And how do we come about with answers that make sense? The blog is filled with sense. Okay, do I sound sensible enough? It's filled with reasonable and correct explanation to what TBC is all about. As a Kringle society, it's something that when we fully understand it and implement the instructions given, you see us flowing in it. And that is just it. There's no two ways about trying to beat around the bush. In other coin, you see them doing different things. But another thing that is worthy of emulation or appreciating in the community is that TBC, the billion coin, has to do with technology. Okay, this is digital coin, and here we want to appreciate admin for doing something wonderful here. Through the blog post, he is helping us to get ourselves acclimatized with all that technology has to offer. Through this very coin, through the very Kringle Society or TBC, as the case may be, as it is fully called, TBC and the Kringle Cash, they are all the same thing. The Kringle aspect of it is the the fraction. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that since this thing runs on technology, the admin is also helping the members to really get to understand technology and how it works. Yes. There was a time about when it was about creating toolbox. Creating toolboxes is helping us to really appreciate that this is technology and we need to fully implement it. There was a time whereby it has to do with doing videos. We got to see that with our cell phone, our computer, we can actually help people to appreciate what we are doing. And that is many people, or most of us here, don't know beyond using their cell phone just to make call and they play video game or go to Facebook and other things. But now, with the help of TBC, we are beginning to understand that our cell phone goes beyond all those minor issues. It goes beyond using it to really, you know, expose or advertise that which we do. With our cell phone, we can be able to go through various areas on the internet and know the resources whereby we can use to help our coin continue to grow by doing the needful. Look at about having join me sessions. Okay, you download it, you start learning other things that has to do with it. So many other interesting features about this very community, and people who are really interested in this opportunity are seeing to it that yes, it's something great. They are not giving anything to chance. They are really trying to understand everything that needed to be understood in this very business. So TBC is an opportunity that has the capability of helping people who want to really cash flow, to really appreciate the great opportunity that it is giving to us. So expatiate on the endless opportunities in TBC and help people to know the reason why we are doing what we are doing. TBC has proven to us that it's an opportunity that has not yet been experimented with in the world. It has given us instances to see that most of what we are seeing around people or what we are seeing people doing all around is just a kind of trying to scam them and all those fly overnight opportunities, which totally in itself means nothing. But when we appreciate and really see the sense in it all, we know that TBC is not a pushover. And those behind it, they are not just people who are hungry. They are people who really understand the concept. So in our time and age today, we are divided into two set of people. Some are those who will not be able to wait for things to happen or to do stuff, something, or even getting involved in anything that brings later results. They want it now or never. But in TBC, we have learned what patience is all about. Okay? If you really understand the concept properly, you find out that in TBC, it's not just about, hey, I want to quickly cash out, I want to quickly make money. You can make money, but that money you are making may be useless to you if you don't understand the system. So it's a system and need to be followed systematically. When you understand TBC system, wow, believe me, you are going to explain or be full of praises and thankfulness, because when you know how to do something and you're doing it rightly, you'll be happy that you're doing it. Do not go about disturbing yourself about those people or with those people who know it more than you, so to say. Those who are always, yes, I know TBC is something great. Yes, I will look into it. Let them continue to look into it until it is time for them to really look into it. But meanwhile, there is a time whereby if you depend on such ones, waiting for them to finally look into it, you are they're wasting your time. So go about, meet those who are hungry for success. We can't just say it or you know, it's an understatement to say that people already know TBC. People don't know TBC. Just very few know TBC. And sometimes many of those people who think that know TBC were not properly educated on what TBC is all about. Okay? Let us go ahead and do the right thing by getting people involved in this community. And when they do, they are going to see that we are not trying to scam anybody. We are not trying to dupe anybody, but rather we are trying to help them to see what we are seeing. So it's such a beautiful thing to belong in this great community. I want to say, appreciate you all. I remain my humble self, Amici, and I keep on requesting that no matter what, try as much as you can. If you are yet to get involved in TBC, please try and do that, because when you do, you're going to see great opportunity that people don't really know exists. TBC is a great opportunity. Let us try and understand it and do it well. So till next time, I remain yours, and continue to do your best in promoting TBC. If you're a member, if you are still looking from the side way, do something as quickly as possible and come into it, because we'll be enjoying the benefits together when it arrives.